welcome back to the Luna Park YouTube channel. My name is Patricia. Last year we did an unboxing of the American Express Black Card, so this year we're having a new unboxing video, but this time with the 2022 Black Card. So they actually gave me the new one last week, and the reason for that is because American Express Japan increased their annual fee from $3,500 to $5,000.
What?
And another reason is because they now have 3 total designs that you can choose from. So out of these 3 designs, let me know in the comments which one your favorite is. I personally really like the simple black original design, so I went with the classic black. And if you saw our video from last year, we actually had an envelope that the card was in. Instead, we got an envelope. And I also realized that the people in America were able to get a leather card case as well, but we did not receive that. So it's not really an unboxing, it's more like a envelope opening today instead of an actual box. But this year, since the annual fee increased, I guess they could afford to give us an actual box. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look. Inside this box is another box. Wow. And of course, here is the black card. So this black card is also very premium and it's made out of metal, so it's got this really nice feel to it. So we have this, and then inside this small box is yet another small box. So let's take a look at this. Inside this box, there's a Prada case. So if we look inside, there seems to be a small little gift from Prada. This is like a wristband that says Centurion inside. So here it is on my wrist. I had to do a double loop since my wrist is small, but this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like a mini belt. Although this might seem like a regular wristband, I actually thought it was a regular wristband when I got the box. However, after looking at this manual that this comes with, I figured out that there's actually a chip inside this. So the way that this works is there is a PIN code that comes with the wristband, which is not usual. So you can actually go online and register to activate your wristband. Once you do that, you can use the PIN code to do cashless payment with just this. And once you activate the chip in this wristband, you can buy anything under $100 very easily just by touching it. So I've had this card for about a year now, but before I got this card, there was a lot of things I heard about what this can do. However, now that I've had it for about a year, I can finally tell you what are true and some things that weren't really true. So the first myth is that there is actually no preset limit to this. However, that doesn't mean that this is limitless. They evaluate your monthly spending amount to evaluate how much you can spend per month. So let's say I only use this for daily expenses and I spend about $10,000 a month. In that case, the limit for a month would probably be around $10,000 and at most $20,000. So let's say one day I want to buy a car. I could not really buy an expensive car that's out of my spending limit if I'm only using $10,000 US a month. If you do, however, want to make a big purchase, you'll probably get a call from them asking for proof of whether you can afford it or not.
First of all, congratulations, Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money.
Or you can contact them beforehand and let them know in advance that you want to spend this much money and that you can afford it. I recently came across a YouTuber who made a video about how he thought that he can spend as much money as he wanted, but was disappointed when he found out he couldn't. So please use this as a reminder that although there's no preset limit, that doesn't entirely mean that there's no limit at all. And a few years ago, I saw an interview with Jackie Chan where he was talking about his black card, and he was saying in that interview that he could swipe his card and buy a jet if he wanted to, but the reason for that is because he's Jackie Chan, and I'm pretty sure American Express knows who that is.
He is one of the best quick scopers out there.
The second myth is that as an American Express Black Card holder, your American Express manager can help you get access to something that you usually could not get.
It would have to be a 747.
Why is that?
So a 747, the pilot's up top, the first class cabin's in the nose, so no one would walk through. But you'd have to buy out the entire cabin and the first class flight attendant.
I bought the airline. It seemed neater.
However, this is not entirely true. Although they can help you get something, they can't completely assure that they will secure it. For example, recently I wanted to get this limited edition bag. However, even though I paid for the service fee of them helping me, they weren't able to secure it for me. The third myth is that just because you have this black card does not mean that you automatically become the VIP member at hotels or enter VIP lounges at airports. For the hotel side of things, you can only become a diamond member at that hotel if that hotel has a contract with American Express.
The pool is for decoration and your friends do not have swimwear.
Well, they're European.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave. It is not a question of money.
You see, I'm buying this hotel and setting some new rules about the pool area.
As for the airport VIP lounge and exit, you can't just walk into any airport lounge and show your black card and go in. Of course, this is a different story if you're entering an American Express lounge. If you'd like to use a different type of lounge, you have to book in advance and see if you can use your black card there. For the VIP exits, you need a business class ticket, and it's only available in some airports, and of course, you have to book in advance. So I've also gotten questions asking about whether people get surprised when they see this black card because of how rare it is. And I can only speak for people in Japan, but honestly, for the year that I've had this card, I've only got a reaction twice. Other than that, people kind of treat it as a black colored regular credit card. Alright, to summarize, if you were to get an invite to sign up for this black card, since this is invite only, is it worth it?
Before we attack each other and tear ourselves to shreds like a pack of maniacs, let's just open the sack first and see what's actually in it. It might not even be worth the trouble.
Hi.
Okay, it's worth it.
Well, I'll tell you what type of person you have to be for it to be worth it. You're either really rich and this annual fee is something that's affordable to you, or number two, you're a business owner who spends a lot of money on a monthly basis and the points will cover the annual fee for you. However, if you're just someone who wants to use this card for your daily expenses, I don't think it's worth it for you just because of the amount that you have to pay and the return won't be so much. After having this credit card for a year, I can honestly say that although this is very rare, I feel like this is just a rare credit card. That does not mean that this is magical. Of course, you do get some added benefits, but it doesn't mean that you completely change your life or this will open new doors to new possibilities. To wrap it up, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and informative, and if you have any other questions, leave them down in the comments section so we can answer them. With that being said, thank you for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye!